The weather couldn't be more perfect. Sunny skies as we get set to rumble here at Empire Fight Camp. My name is Todd Grisham. Alongside me, English fighting legend Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
Time for our tail of the tape. Katie Taylor. She's 165 centimeters tall with a reach of 168. And standing across the ring from her will be Superbad. Introducing first, Superbad, Seniesa Estrada. She won the WBA minimumweight title in March of 2021 and fights out of Los Angeles, California, USA.
It'll be ding-ding from first brother off.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Bray, Ireland.
And of course, we fight outside today. What a fight we expect this one to be. Both of these athletes primed and ready. Nice counter shot. Swing and a miss with the right hook. Just missed with that hook. They both want a knockout, you can tell. He got clipped by that counter. When you're training to fight a swarmer, Johnny, you know this better than anybody. You have got to be in peak physical condition because they're not going to let you breathe.
A swarmer, a good swarmer, will get inside you like a bee. Like a bee just pickpocketing, stinging you wherever you leave yourself open. A swarmer is the worst kind of fight to fight.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
She wasn't ready for that counter. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. How about that time counter shot? That counter shot lands. That uppercut does not score. Quick punch scores. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Katie Taylor in that last round. Well, let's see what the corner has to say. She needs some sort of inspiration, a different game plan, something to turn this thing around.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Relax. I don't come on. You're better than that. You've done all your work. But you'll take her.
Here we go. It's round 2. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
To beat a counter-puncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
Which fighter will say no mas? Jab not finding its target. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect.
Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to see it again.
I've got to see that again.
You can only take so much, and this woman wants no more. So there you have it. It is official now. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. My name is Todd Grisham. Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans.
Katie Taylor. Seniesa Superbad Estrada. She won the WBA minimum title in March of 2021, and she fights out of Los Angeles, California.
This is going to be one hell of a fight.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, and now, from...
You can tell both of these fight. We have high hopes and aspirations for this fight. Quick punch scores. Perfectly timed uppercut. They have no respect for each other's punching power. A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up.
We have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this, they love this, they are born for this. You have other fighters where this would be like the rabbit in the headlights.
Nice counter. They better start respecting each other's punching power. A real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
The bravery being shown here is just incredible. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Nice counter shot. Doesn't connect with that right hook. Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Katie Taylor in that last round. On to the second round. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
That counter shot lands. Johnny, you would know this better than me, but I would hate fighting someone with this swarmer style. They don't let you breathe. They don't let you get off the ropes. You can't get your offense off. You just got to deal with them.
You've got to be fit to fight a fighter like this because they will stay in your face. They will throw punches at you. They don't even let you breathe. You've got to be fit. If you're not fit, the fight's over.
Oh no, Katie Taylor hurt. It appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will they do? What will they tell them when they go back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Oh my God, Johnny! The greatest female perhaps of all time is in trouble of going down. Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Oh my goodness, Johnny! Are we about to see Katie Taylor knocked out? And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything.
Got caught sleeping on the job.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Seniesa Estrada is hurt. Talking about Katie Taylor in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close. On to the third. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Being exerted here. Missing with the hook. That combination really could have done some damage. Nice defense. Punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Katie Taylor hurt. Talking about Katie Taylor in that last round. Well, this fight is not going to plan for her. She's got to figure something out. You wonder if her... There's the bell for round 4. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Jab misses. Straight right just misses. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. The old adage is no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into a rhythm, the fight is over.
Straight right just misses. Oh no, not a good sign here for Seniesa Estrada. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talking about Katie Taylor in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
You can't leave it up to...
And there's the bell for round 5. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
You'd like to see more jabs. straight right just misses. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
This can be so frustrating when you're under such a fast fighter that can throw 3 full-shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
The straight right just misses. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Holding nothing back here in the round. That uppercut just missed. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Katie Taylor in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store. And there's the bell to start round 6. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when he catch you.
Good one. Good defense blocking that right uppercut. There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Nice counter shot. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. Do you believe this? Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Katie Taylor in that. Here comes round 7. The last round was massive for her, Johnny. How does she keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. You'd like to see more jabs. Perfect counter shot. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
When you have a fight that's got great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Punch, counter punch. That jab misses. That uppercut's blocked. incredible work rate. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. And now they're trying to get into their opponent's head. Good counter punch. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Katie Taylor in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close. There's the bell to start round 8. That last round was a debacle. Let's see if she can get things righted here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop.
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. The greatest female perhaps of all, Katie Taylor took a big shot and has to go down. I don't know. I gotta take another look at that.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You still want to fight?
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think them. You've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket them.
We're at the halfway point. There's no doubt who's won this round so far.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Done with that counter shot. Big whiff with the right hook. Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. No surprise as we get a unanimous decision there.